Yeah, Pop. A lot of things you taught me. And a lot of things I learned on my own. Like that time Mr. Rand came by to the house to collect the rent because we was 2 months behind. I don't remember what year it was. I know it was cold. Grandma Ada had died. We had got behind on the rent because you had to help pay for a funeral. You know, I don't know if you knew this, Pop, but you was a big man. I mean, everywhere you went, people treated you like a big man. I remember you used to take me to the barber shop with you, and you walked in the door and people would just stop and stare. I mean, people would stop cussing because Jim Becker had just walked in. I used to wonder how you could be that big. I wanted to be that big. I used to go to school and act like I was that big. I never could be. I used to say, that's all right. When I get big, I'm going to be big just like you. I'm going to be able to walk into that barber shop and people going to stop and stare. That day, Mr. Rand came over, it was snowing. You had came out on the porch, and Mr. Rand just started shouting and cussing and threatening to throw us out on the street where we belong. I was waiting for you to get off your porch to tell him to shut up. But you just promised that you had the money for him next month. Mama came outside. I looked at Mama. She tried to get me to go back in the house, and I looked at you, and you just got smaller. The longer he shouted, the smaller you got. When we went back to the barber shop, you ain't seem so big no more. You seem the same size as everyone else. Just another man in the barber shop. And I told myself if I ever got big, I ain't gonna let nothing make me small again. That's when I met Susan McKnight. And I found out her father was the vice president of Gulf Oil. And I felt big. I felt like a big man, like I was somebody, like I could walk into the barber shop and fill up the whole room like you did. And when she told that lie on me, that's when I woke up. That's when I realized I wasn't big from the inside. I wasn't big on my own. She told that lie. I felt small. And I said, I gotta do something to make them know I'm just not another nigga, that I'm Clarence Becker. And I thought about you. And I thought about you standing there and getting small, Mr. Rand shouting, Susan McKnight shouting at that lie. And I said, this is my chance to make the Becker's name big again. I wanted to tell them what I learned. I thought you would understand, Pop. I thought I would make you proud of me.